No.
Dr. Daman, please enter the Big Brother diary room.
Hi, Big Brother.
Dr. Daman, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm a bit stressed. It's the first time I've had to deal with a situation like this, and I'm not really sure what's the best way to do it. I mean, obviously I see people that are stressed all the time, but this one's a bit different. I mean, it's the carer that's stressed for a reason that they can't really control. It's not work stress, it's someone else that's inflicting this stress upon them. And I mean, Noel doesn't understand the stress he's causing to his wife, and that's not his fault. We can't blame him. I mean, he just doesn't see how much this Alzheimer's is affecting him. He doesn't realise it's gotten so bad so quickly. And I think everyone else is just struggling to cope with it too. The whole family's being affected. I mean, they don't have the best financial situation, and I don't know, nothing just seems to be going right for them. And they've asked for my help, and I'm just not really sure what to do. I mean, I can suggest care homes and home help and stuff, but Noel's just not keen for it. I mean, Eleanor's always looked after him. He doesn't understand why she can't do it anymore. He doesn't understand that he's so much more of a burden to her. And she's not, you know, as young and fit and healthy as she used to be either. And this stress definitely isn't helping. I don't know. I mean, I've given her advice.
What advice did you give the family?
Well, I mean, I've told them to try and speak to Noel again about maybe getting some extra help, but I don't think that's going to go down well. I'm going to try and speak to Noel on my own as well, I think. Just in case, you know, an outsider's opinions, maybe what he needs. So he doesn't just think it's, you know, Eleanor and Kim just having a moan at him. You know, he sees it, maybe it is causing more troubles than he thought. And as for Eleanor, well, I've told her she really needs to try and stop the smoking. I mean, I understand it's the way she relaxes, and, you know, some people find it useful, but it's really not good for her health. I mean, the stress can affect her in so many ways that smoking just accelerates the damage.
Did you give her any help or treatment to help her stop smoking?
I have suggested some treatments to her, and I've given her some leaflets to look over, so hopefully she'll maybe take a look at that. But I mean, it's simple things like just sleeping more, but I understand if Noel's going on these midnight wonders, I wouldn't be sleeping either if it was my husband. It's just, I don't know.
Do you think putting Noel into a care home would help the situation?
I think so. I mean, she definitely needs more time to just take care of herself, to be honest. I mean, it's not fair when she's not eating properly, and I've said, you know, she needs to remember to eat and keep up a good, healthy diet so that, you know, she has the energy to look after Noel and keep up her health as well. But she's too focused on him and on Elizabeth as well. And so I understand, you know, it's difficult to get childcare and it's expensive as well, but I don't know, something really needs to be done to give Eleanor this rest that she needs.
Is there any help available that would allow the parents not to have to look after the child as much?
Well, there's plenty of nurseries and nursery schools around, so hopefully, I mean, we could find her a place somewhere. I don't know if maybe I should get social work involved, but that's a whole other situation, and I don't know how Kim would feel about that. I understand she works shifts. I mean, I had to do it when I was training, so, but she definitely can't continue to stay at her grandparents all the time, and it's probably not even the best environment if her granddad's acting the way he is.
I suppose after school clubs could help the situation.
Yeah, well, she's not at school quite yet, but she starts after the summer, so hopefully, yeah, that'll be a possibility, and then she'll be in 5 days a week instead of just the mornings that she is just now, and that would give, you know, a better gap for her grandparents. But we'll see.
Are there any other treatments that would help deal with the stress?
I've suggested that she tries to exercise a bit more if she can, and make sure she's sleeping regularly and taking time for herself, perhaps recording what's causing the stress and talking to someone. I've given her some numbers of helplines. I've said if her sleeping and stuff doesn't get any better, I can prescribe some medications, but she's not keen on that. So we'll just see how things go with this advice at the moment, and perhaps we'll have to resort to medication if nothing changes.
Do you have any questions or anything else to tell Big Brother? Okay, Dr. Daman, you are free to leave the diary room.
Thanks, Big Brother.
You, Daman.